Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is on this look that I tried to recreate from another YouTuber. Her name is Teni Panosian. Also, this is my first voiceover, so I'm really nervous. Let's get started. So I'll be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. As you can see, I squeezed out way too much. I'm gonna try and divide that between both my eyelids. And as you can see, it is really way too much product. I can't believe that I did this. I'm just spreading that all over my eyelids. Here we go, still cleaning it up. I can't believe I put on so much. Okay, just patting that over. Okay, so today I'm using the palettes from the Tarte Holiday Collection. This is a really old palette, but I love it. So using a fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, I'll be taking Pop the Court all over my crease. Tap the excess, and I'm just gonna be buffing that all over my crease. So circular motions and obviously sweeping side to side. Just building that color up a little bit more. Okay, same thing on the other side. Just blending that over and just trying to make sure that most of that white from the primer is kind of like covered, I guess. Just keep on blending. So next, I'm taking Feeling Fizzy and loading that up on my brush and just going to pat that all over my eyelid. So pat, 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 and then sweeping it side to side. Same thing on the other side. Just patting that over. Pat, pat, pat. Then patting that over just to make sure that I blend that into the lower part of the crease. Then I'm taking Chocolate Fountain with a smaller, denser brush, and I'm just going to pat that just halfway up on the lid. I want to create a gradient just like the way that Teni did on her video, where you can really see all the shades. So I'm not going too high up on my lid. Okay, just taking more of that, and then now just going to deepen that some more. Same thing on the other side. And honestly, I'm sorry if you guys are hearing any background noise. My son and my husband are playing Call of Duty. So if you guys hear any like background noise, that's the reason why. So now I'm going on to the other palette in the set. I'm taking LBD on a smaller brush, going to load it up, tap the excess off, and I'm just going to put that as close to my lash line as possible. Just going to pat and smudge it across, adding some more and just deepening it a little bit more because I really want that dark effect on my eyes. Same thing on the other side. Just patting that close to my lash line and just making sure that it's really dark. I'm really sad because I feel like maybe because this is an older palette that maybe it's lost its opacity over time. So I don't know, maybe I want to redo this with another palette, maybe the Tati Beauty one. Okay, so next I'm going to take Tinsel and Tulle from the other palette, and I'm just going to concentrate that on my brow bone. I didn't want to just leave the brow bone with just primer, and obviously it's way too light. So then I am going to be taking the fluffy brush that we used in the very beginning, and I'm just gonna go over my crease and that brow bone area, so that way maybe I can blend it a little bit more so that there aren't any harsh lines. So now I'm taking this fluffy brush from the Balm, and I'm just going over everything so that it looks blended. Same thing on the other side, just making sure that everything is blended. So then I took a little more chocolate fountain, and I'm just going to blend that again, just halfway up, and then making sure that I blend that in with Feeling Fizzy. Same thing on the other side. So then I found an even smaller brush from Smashbox, and I loaded it up with LBD. And back to my lash line, just deepening it up again. I really, really want that smoky effect. Okay, so now time to clean up any fallout. For my face, I'm using the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer and putting that all over my face. Sorry guys, I'm really nervous. Next, I'm using the Maybelline New York Urban Dream Cover Foundation in 330 Toffee, dotting that all over my face, a little bit on my cheeks, my forehead, down my nose, okay, under my nose. Then I'm going to take the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I'm going to spray that all over my face. Jackie Aina says that this makes your foundation last longer. So taking my damp beauty blender, I'm going to be pouncing that foundation all over my face. So as you can see, it is giving me really good coverage, and I just want to make sure that I blend that all over my face, making sure that I get that foundation everywhere. Okay, making sure I blend over my ears, under my neck, under my chin, the other ear. Blend, blend, blend. Then taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 25 Medium, I'm going to highlight heavier than I usually would. On my normal day, I probably just do a little bit under my eyes. And as you guys saw in my last video, I used two colors and I was able to find this color at the drugstore, so I went and snapped it up. So just going down, making that triangle shape under my eyes. I'm gonna be also taking that into my forehead. I mean, this is really heavy concealing even for me. Just gonna take that down my nose. I don't know why I'm going so slow. Under my nostrils, because that's like a little bit dark there. And then my chin. And I'm really sorry that I didn't get to do this blending portion because I did highlight and then I also contoured and I blended that. So now I'm going to take the Coty Airspun Loose Powder. And with this BH Cosmetics brush from the It's My Ray Ray set, I'm just going to take a little bit of that powder in the areas that I concealed. So that's going to be under my eyes. Just a light dusting of that. Going to take it on the other eye. Okay, just a light dusting, a little bit on my forehead. Just the areas where I put that concealer, down my nose. Okay, right above my lip, and then also my chin. So now I'm going back to the eyes. So I'm gonna do my lower lash line. I'm going to pop that cork on the smudger brush and sweep that underneath, just all over, just kind of adding color to that. And then taking chocolate fountain and deepening that lower lash line a little bit more. I want that smoky effect. Okay, just lining it underneath, making sure that it's all blended and a little bit smoky. Okay, adding a little bit more smoke. I want to get this perfect, or at least try to get it perfect. So now I'm taking this fluffy brush from Tarte and taking Swanky, loading up my brush, and I'm going to dust that all over my cheeks. And I mean, you can see it because I do have my ring light on, so it's really gonna like show the color. But this is a really light and pretty pink. And then I'm going to take that same brush and I'm going to dip into the Betty Luminizer from the Balm. I'm going to load up my brush and I'm going to dust that all over my face for an all over bronze glow. This is something that Teni likes to do, so I really tried to do my best to recreate this look. So then now I'm doing my eyebrows. So first I just kind of brush them so that way I can get any residual powder off my eyebrows. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Deep Brown, and I'm just going to fill in the areas that are sparse. I do want them to be a little structured, but definitely nothing heavy. So I'm just creating like short lines when I can, like around the tail end of my brows, I just kind of like make a longer line and then make sure that it looks fuller towards the end, towards the edge of my brow. So creating small lines, like hair-like strokes in the front, and just kind of like brushing it to make sure that it looks fine. I can't believe this is actually taking me long for the one brow. So then now to the other side of the brow. So this side is a little bit trickier for me, only because this tail end part seems like a whole lot sparser than my other one, my other eyebrow. So I just try to make it look a little bit more full. And then just brushing it to make it look blended in. Again, I really don't want like a heavy eyebrow look. So I'm just kind of filling in the areas where it is sparse. So now my other son is home and now they're all playing COD. Okay, so now I'm taking my lip liner in Nude 2 from KKW Beauty. I'm just lining my lips and kind of like contouring it, not so much at the top, but kind of like at the bottom. Just kind of like I want like a shadow, and I just kind of want them shaped a little bit. Okay, and this is a really good color because it's just a little bit darker than my lips. And now I'm just kind of like blending that into my lips a little bit more so that there's no stark lines anywhere. So then I'm taking Secret Agent from Lorac and I'm gonna be putting that all over my lips. Sorry for the funny faces, guys. Okay, I'm just going to press my lips together to mix all of that together. Then I'm taking my NYX Butter Gloss in Praline, and then I'm just going to add some shine to my lips. Okay, so just fixing my hair. Okay, so I turned on the light, and then now this is the finished look. So then I'm turning down the ring light so that way you guys can see what this looks like in natural lighting. Okay, I turned it on again because I put on some lashes and I lined my eyes underneath. I tight lined actually. So I'm going to turn down my light again so that you guys can see what this looks like in natural light. I'm gonna lower it down right now. Okay, so there you go. This is my finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. I will see you on my next video. Bye.